What's good, everybody? All About Podcast here. I'm Josh and this is Connor. Today we're going to be discussing the NFL offseason free agent signings and about 4 or 5 NBA topics.
Yeah, so today, I guess we'll get into the to some NFL signings. There's been a lot recent, or not a.
Yeah,
there's been a good amount recently.
Yeah, I don't know if there was like a deadline where they can like start signing people. I'm pretty sure there was because everybody just started signing this week. Starting a few days ago, the champs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as you know, they extended Brady. We mentioned that last video.
Yeah.
And then
Till 2022.
they brought back Levante David, their second best linebacker, and then they brought back their best linebacker on a 4-year, $72 million deal, Shaq Barrett. And they also brought back Gronk for 1 year, $10 million.
And who's the I forgot who's the dude who they put the franchise tag on? Chris Godwin.
Yeah.
They are. It's so weird to me that like, and I think we're gonna. I want to compare this to something soon, but like, they know Brady doesn't have. Well, I guess he does have many years left, just because he hasn't like slowed down all that much, because he just won the Super Bowl last year. But like, they're going all in.
They have to.
Going for Brady's last couple years, they're trying to squeeze as many Super Bowls at him as they can.
Think about it. Who the fuck is gonna be like? Yeah, I'm a Buccaneers fan, and Brady's like 60 and retired. No one was a Buccaneers fan.
Nobody.
Being a Buccaneers fan was like being a Timberwolves fan.
It's just random as hell.
Yeah, that's like if LeBron went to the Timberwolves, all of a sudden everybody likes the Timberwolves.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But yeah, that was a really big signing to get back Shaq Barrett for 4 years, 72, which ended up being like 16 a year, something along those lines. No, probably like 18 a year. But that's big for them. That's so right too. 18 a year.
18 a year.
Oh my God. I'm mad. That's big for them getting their best linebacker back, reinsuring that defense. And
we knew they were going to re-sign Gronk.
Yeah, well,
you can't have Tom Brady in his last couple of years without Gronk.
Yeah, and then that you just figure Gronk was coming back.
Yeah. Moving on from that, Patriots, they made a couple signings.
We put the 3 main ones, but there was probably like 5 or 6 that were a little more minor. I probably missed, to be honest, but I seen these 3, which is big for their offense.
Yeah, I seen. But first of all, I seen some like they're not even really memes. They're just like jokes. But like Tom Brady parted ways with Bill Belichick, and like he won a Super Bowl, obviously. So everyone said that like Bill Belichick needs to like fucking go into overdrive so that he can match him. But Patriots got Nelson Aguilar for 2 years, 26, and they signed a couple tight ends, Jonas Smith and Hunter Henry. They're adding more pieces. Personally, I don't want to say I'm a Patriots hater, but I don't think it's going to get them all that much. Like, they're definitely going to be good, better than last year, but I don't know. I don't see it.
They got a lot of people coming back from their little COVID off year.
Mm-hmm.
They had a few big pieces on defense that didn't play. I think Dante Hightower didn't play. He's a stud linebacker. But I actually don't agree with you. I think they're probably going to be a 10-win team again. Because when Cam Newton was at his prime...
but Cam Newton at his prime is a lot is a lot better than Cam Newton.
Listen.
Right now.
Cam Newton in his prime was throwing to big targets like Kelvin Benjamin and Greg Olsen. They just signed two big tight ends for him to throw to. They're going to be running sets with 2 tight ends, and he's going to be able to throw to bigger targets. He's going to have a better year than last year.
You put a lot more thought into this than I have.
Nelson Aguilar.
Because he was kind of nasty.
Nelson Aguilar had a breakout year with the Raiders, and now he goes and gets a $13 million a year deal with the Patriots. And they got pieces coming back on defense. They're not going to be...
You definitely put a lot more thought. I was just thinking I don't like Cam Newton all that much.
No, I don't think he's all that great either. But this is what my Uncle Tyler said. He literally said it in the car. He said, think about it. When they were good, who was he throwing to? And I said, Greg Olsen. He said, who'd they just sign? And I said, Jonas Smith and Hunter Henry. And I was like, those are 2 big tight ends.
They are.
So I think they'll be a 9-10 win team again.
I can see 8 or 9. Depending. Because that's the thing, like, you could say, but that means that you're giving all of, or that means you're crediting all, or not all, but a lot of Cam Newton's MVP to the pieces he had around him, which, well, like, you definitely have to give credit to that. But I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's been a massive drop-off in him regardless of who's around him.
Yeah, no, there's been a massive drop-off.
I don't think we're going to see MVP Cam Newton. I thought that's what you were trying to get at. I don't think we're seeing that.
I'm saying that we might see a few glimpses of accurate throws.
Okay.
Because he was overthrowing everybody last year, so they went out and got 2 big tight ends for him to throw to, which hopefully will help them out and maybe get them a playoff spot.
Yeah, I can see him going like 8. I don't see them winning 10 games.
But they could. But it's kind of tough though because their divisions, the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets. And the Jets might be decent this year depending on who they draft. And they have them. And they have the second most cap space, and they just got this guy who we're about to get to in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit. Speaking of when is the NFL draft?
I think in like a month.
This next month?
I think it's always in April.
Okay. All right.
My Raiders, we suck, but we had a few signings. We signed like 16 defensive linemen. The most major one is Yannick Nakolodera. He was originally on the Ravens. I didn't actually know that he was actually like decent. I looked it up. I was like, who is this guy? And then I looked it up, and he had the second most QB pressure since 2016, behind. Just take a guess who has the most pressures
since Aaron Donald.
There you go.
Okay, and that was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yannick Nakolodera.
I thought that was going to be like a trick question.
Nah, so we got ourselves a nice.
So basically, you got like Aaron Donald,
little cousin.
Aaron Donald, light. Aaron Donald for like the free version.
Yeah, we got the free card. The 75 overall.
Yeah.
Card. Yeah. So I don't know. We need a lot of pieces on defense, and then with Nelson Aguilar leaving, we ended up getting John Brown from the Bills. Well, he was a free agent, but we got him for a year and $5 million, which it's a decent signing. It's kind of upsetting because we need bigger receivers. Because we already got Ruggs and Renfro. So we just got a bunch of small receivers now, but I don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah, obviously bringing them up because they're your team at heart, but they do got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, they'll probably start off 5-1 again and then go like 2-8 to end the season. That's always how it goes. 2-7, whatever, 2-6. Every single year.
I'm guessing you're done with that? So we can move on. The Jets signed Corey Davis. They gave him 3 years, 37, which is like what? Fucking 12 point something mil a year.
12.3.
Yeah, so like you were talking about the Jets just now.
Yeah, the Jets, they could be dangerous this year depending on if.
I have a hard time seeing the Jets being dangerous regardless of what they do. Have they been good since? When was the last time they were good?
Mark Sanchez. So like 2011.
Yeah, I definitely didn't watch a single football game in 2011,
yeah.
Except maybe the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so they went on and got Corey Davis. He was a free agent. They got him. He was originally on the Titans. It's a decent deal for a receiver who's going to go out and get the job done. He was a number 2 last year. Becoming a number 1 might be difficult for him. But if they trade for Deshaun Watson...
Where's he?
On the Texans.
No, but like... Are the Texans still being dumb?
They're not taking calls.
I was going to say, I've not been... Okay, the last time I tuned in to the whole Texans thing is when people were leaving voicemails. That whole story came out. When people said they were leaving voicemails for the Texans. Has there been no progress since then? Because I have not paid attention. I just got tired of paying attention to the Texans not trading Deshaun Watson.
I seen a few days ago that they said that Watson's still their quarterback. Like,
So no progress at all. They're still trying to keep him.
No.
Oh, my God.
Nice. New England Patriots could be preparing for Deshaun Watson trade.
So what? Newton's
gone, I promise.
Newton what?
Patriots could be a wild card to land. Oh, nice. So everything says that he's going to the Patriots now.
I'd like that. Honestly?
No, I don't want to see the Patriots good again.
No, I would like that.
No.
Bro, I'd rather see the Patriots good with Deshaun Watson than mediocre with Cam Newton.
I don't want to see the Patriots good ever again in my lifetime.
Oh, my God. You're a hater.
Every single year in February.
You don't want to see Deshaun Watson get to use his talent properly somewhere?
No, not
What if he gets traded to, like... Actually, he could do good on any team. But I'd like to see him actually use his talent somewhere.
No, not here.
Oh, my God.
Go to the Panthers and be with their A little younger.
Who's their quarterback right now? Bridgewater?
Yeah, no, he's a dog dookie water.
What were we talking about? Corey Davis and the fucking Jets. No, Deshaun Watson.
He could go there because they have the they have top 3 most cap space.
So they got space for him.
So they're a team that could land him. I also heard Dolphins, Panthers, and I guess the Patriots.
I'm sure they've all left at least a voicemail.
I'm sure they went to the GM's house and they're like,
when does when is his contract up?
He just signed like a 5-year deal last year.
So they're gonna try to fucking
finesse.
Because people in football don't sit out and force a trade, huh?
Yeah, and I think you can only get 3 first-round picks in a trade.
Well, okay, I don't see anyone giving 3 first-round picks for him, unless it's for a shitty-ass quarterback along with that.
Yeah, they'll get they'll definitely get Bridgewater is gone. I promise.
I was gonna say if it might take three picks if you're Bridgewater.
Bridgewater is gone. Where else would he go? Where else did I say?
Well, I mean Patriots.
Tua is gone. They might trade him.
Yeah, I was gonna say not Tua and 3
They
picks.
might trade him somewhere else, and then get pieces to trade with the 2
Yeah,
picks.
no, I get what you're saying.
And Sam Darnold is gone if he goes to the Jets. He's a bot.
Where does he rank among QBs?
Who?
Deshaun.
Top 4, probably?
I was going to say, he's at least top 5. It's probably a little speculation for, higher than that, 4, you could argue. You might be able to argue 3. So, are we saying Tom Brady's number 1?
Skill, no.
But...
if we're saying skilled, no.
Patrick is first.
And then probably,
who would be second?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
And then probably Deshaun. And then probably Josh Allen.
Shit.
And then probably
that's crazy.
I probably missed a great quarterback, and someone's gonna get mad.
So we're talking about. That's not a debate for now.
He's a top 4 quarterback.
But I don't.
Russell Wilson.
Shit, there's so many good quarterbacks, and the fact that you've named 5 and you think Tom Brady's behind them in skill?
No, skill. Yes, he's behind them.
Yeah, but he's just so good. That fool just won a quarterback. Lamar Jackson.
There you go. This is the decent list, except Patrick Mahomes should be 1. Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Lamar Jackson. Yeah. After this, no one cares.
Yeah, Ryan Tannehill. That's a massive drop off.
Lamar Jackson
from number 7 to number 8.
Yeah. But anyways, moving on. The Giants got defensive lineman Leonard Williams. For 3 years, $63 million. Which I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of Leonard Williams before.
I'd say his name sounds at least a little familiar.
I've never seen him before. He got $21 a year, so he's obviously good.
Where did he come from, or did he get resigned?
I don't know.
No, yeah, definitely. I've never seen him before.
Yeah, from the Jets. Yeah, I
thought his name
sounded
sounded
Bakersfield.
familiar.
I don't know who he is. Jets, Leonard Williams. Is that the guy did they just draft him 4 years ago?
He's 26. I think he was drafted in 2019, because that's all that's coming out.
No, because look, go down 70, and this is combined 323. So
okay, yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah, so 21 mil. I'm not really sure who he is. The Giants kind of need everything on defense.
2015.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't know this guy. Very sorry.
I don't know. The Giants just need a lot. They beat the Seahawks and looked so good, and then they lost to so many shitty teams this year that they just need a lot.
I think the last time I sat down and watched a Giants game, who were the people when it was a year or two ago, and they gave a young guy a chance, and he threw a couple picks, and then a couple games later he turned it up.
Daniel Jones?
Was it Daniel Jones? I think that was the last time I sat down and watched the Giants.
That's their starter now.
They do need a lot. Is Daniel Jones good now?
No, he's the one. Remember, he ran a 90-yard and he fell?
He tripped and fell, you're right. No, actually, that was the last Giants game I saw.
No one watches the Giants. But they just need a lot.
They're shit.
They do.
Disappointment to New York. All of New York is fucking down bad, except the Yankees.
Yeah.
Actually, the Knicks aren't doing too bad right now. Matter of fact, That's neither here nor there. We're talking about some random shit.
Yeah.
So moving on, the Niners, AJ, if you're watching this, I seen you post this earlier. Trent Williams for 6 years, $138 million. Has right here. He's the highest paid O lineman. Niners picking up some more pieces. They're trying to get back to the glory that they had a couple years ago.
Yeah, $23 million a year.
$23 million a year for fucking
a lineman. And they also got center Alex Mack from the Falcons off of free agency, which is another bolster to their offensive line. So they got probably like top 5 center, even though no one pays attention to centers, and Trent Williams, which is kind of big for them.
Mm-hmm.
AJ told me that if they don't trade Garoppolo, then they're going to be 9-7.
9-7. What happens if they do? Who would they trade Garoppolo for?
Deshaun Watson.
I can't see Deshaun on the Niners.
Deshaun Watson.
I couldn't see Watson on the Niners. But realistically, like, who could they target? Because I don't.
No,
okay.
they're going to draft somebody like Trey Lance.
But they're giving him the start off rip over
Definitely
Jimmy?
not off rip, but like they'll see how he progresses.
Makes sense.
Whoever it may be. But and then I looked at it and they might be able to get a QB because they have like the 12th pick and there's like 4 or 5 good QBs.
When you think about contracts, like I just sat down and looked at this for a second. He's gonna be a Niner till we're 22. He's getting paid $23 million in the year that we turn 22.
Yeah, Mookie's gonna be a Dodger till I'm like 60.
How long is his contract?
I think like 13 years.
Oh my god! And he signed that this year.
Well, it's 12. I think it's 12 actually.
Okay, 12. He signed that this year, so
we'll be like 27.
We'll be 27, 28 when he's done playing. That's crazy that he signed a contract till we're 30?
Almost. Damn near.
Bro, these contracts are crazy. Okay, anyways. Oh my god,
he's
that's
gonna
hurting
be
my brain. That's hurting my head.
Yeah, we're gonna be almost 30 years old and Mookie's gonna be on his last year on the Dodgers.
What the hell?
Yeah, so Niners went out and got some offensive line pieces. Kind of big for them. They need to get rid of Garoppolo ASAP. Moving on to our last, I say like major signing, is the Bills signed Emmanuel Sanders to be a wide receiver 2 alongside Diggs. This is a good signing. This is a very.
I would say this is my favorite signing on this list. Because
it's so underrated. Like, no one talked about it.
I know you like.
I heard it on TikTok.
Yeah, I know you like the Bills. Because Josh Allen's name is Josh.
I fuck with Josh Allen.
But I like Josh Allen. I like the Bills. They're obviously not my team, but like that's one of the teams where it's like I don't think anyone would be mad if they won.
Yeah, no. You have to love that team because of Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. Their bond is just they're like brothers.
Yeah, but this signing is. Like that's another piece for
to get attention off of Diggs.
So it's another piece for Josh Allen to throw to. It gets attention off of Diggs. Like what you said earlier, this is a very underrated signing.
Yeah,
like that's amazing. They're not amazing. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good signing.
He was the number 2 last year for Michael Thomas, even though he didn't play all that much. But so he was basically a number 1 all year. Now he's going to be moving down to the number 2 slot. He's still going to perform well because attention is going to be on Diggs, so he's going to be open. And they still got, I think, the white boy Beasley, the little short dude. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm thinking Cole, but his name's not Cole. Is it Cole Beasley?
Yeah, the little white dude. He's a good little slot receiver. So they got themselves a nice little core, Josh Allen and Devin Singletary.
Remind me who their running back is?
Devin Singletary.
Oh, my bad. You just okay.
But I think now they need some more defense because they couldn't stop the Chiefs in the playoffs.
There was only one team that could stop the Chiefs in the playoffs last year.
No, there was only one person. His name was Tom Brady.
Tom Brady didn't stop the Chiefs, but Chiefs were stopped. Actually, the Chiefs weren't stopped. The Chiefs stopped themselves.
The Chiefs' O-line stopped themselves. Shit. Do you want to talk about Andy Dalton? Isn't
he a coach?
He's a QB.
Oh, was he on the... Where the fuck does Andy Dalton play? Was he on the Jets at one point?
No.
Okay, Andy Dalton's a random. I know that name, though.
Andy Dalton was like... he was on the Bengals when they were good in 2015.
Okay, yeah, stop talking.
And then he was on the Cowboys last year.
I don't know who Andy Dalton is. You're right. No, the thing is, I literally know that name, but I know nothing about Andy Dalton. It's fucking casual.
No, so I'm gonna just pull up this list.
Tell me all. Okay, no, tell me all about Andy Dalton. Well, what did Andy Dalton do, Josh?
I think he won them like one playoff game.
No, I'm saying like, why did you bring him up today?
Because he got signed a 1 year, $10 million to the Washington football team.
I don't care.
Oh, Texan. Whoa.
What?
Texans signed Tyrod Taylor. Does that indicate that they could trade Deshaun? That's kind of odd. Bro, get the fuck off.
To turn that shit off.
Bro. Oh my.
I mean, it could, but like, if they're so set of, we're not trading him, then I don't know. Why would they just trade him like this year? Because the reason why they're saying like, oh, we're not trading him. If the reason why I asked about the contract, they could trade him at any point in his contract. Like, they don't have to trade him this year. As much as he doesn't want to be there, they can't stop him. Or I mean, they can't.
They can stop him.
Or they can stop him from fucking going somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think they're trading him right now? Then you think that's why
they're definitely currently not trading him, but
yeah,
like it's just
I didn't know
that.
Preparing for the worst.
Yeah, like they got a piece to replace him, which is kind of weird.
Glad you just seen that right now.
But they're taking voicemails only. They're not answering.
He's old.
Deshaun Watson insurance.
The suit against Deshaun Watson. Texans agree to. Yeah, no. Everyone's literally saying that is like for Deshaun Watson, like or not replace him, but fucking put someone in his spot when he's gone.
That's kind of for only taking voicemails, emails, whatever the fuck it is.
Well, I'm sure they're not clueless. They know the situation.
No, everybody's been asking, and they're like, "Deshaun's our quarterback," and then the media's like, "Well, why don't you trade him?" And they're like, "Deshaun's our quarterback. We have a new GM, so we're gonna be good."
I still don't think they're gonna be good.
Yeah. Oh, there was a
Tell
Rams.
me all about it.
There was a Rams defensive lineman. Bro, look at this.
I just wanna hear you. What's up?
There was a Rams defensive lineman that said, like when Jared Goff got traded, he said,
"Oh, Deshaun Watson's it was on that talk show, yeah."
I don't know.
All right, keep going.
He said like when Jared Goff got traded, he said, "Oh, like Matthew Stafford is levels above Jared Goff." And then that lineman from the Rams got traded to the Lions, and now he's re-teaming up with Jared Goff.
That's fucked.
So like,
no, that's fucked.
Is that not going to be weird?
Well, I mean, first of all, he's not wrong. The only thing that they're gonna have to get past is fucking Jared Goff. You have to understand that I'm not gonna suck your dick, especially if you're not my quarterback at the time.
Yeah.
But he wasn't wrong. Matthew Stafford is levels above Jared Goff.
Yeah, Jared Goff is so ass.
Anyways, I think that wraps it up for NFL this week.
Yeah, that was kind of a lot of NFL. And I know I missed some, but like I said, I was literally like, it was a few days ago, I was like, what the hell, why is all this shit happening?
Yeah, just at once.
So then I just pulled up fucking Google Docs, and I just started writing shit down. And the Patriots got plenty more people, I know that. And I know that a bunch of other teams made small moves, but I'm not going to talk about, like, Jared Smith going to the Jaguars.
Yeah, like, that's pointless.
Yeah.
Waste of breath.
Yeah, but moving on, we've got ourselves some NBA.
We got a few NBA topics. Do you want to start off with this one?
Yeah, I want to start off with...
I'll let you take the floor for that one. Go ahead.
Look who's the 5 seed.
Go ahead.
Look who's the 5 seed.
Josh, I see who the 5... So, for reference, the Hornets are the 5 seed right now.
We're not even the 6.
You're tied for 6. Somehow they... Did you guys lose to the Hawks? They got the tiebreaker?
We lost twice to the Hawks.
Oh, my God.
So...
The first topic is that the Celtics are struggling right now.
So we came back after the All-Star break. We lost to the Nets. We beat the Rockets in great fashion. We won by like 64. Then we lost to the Jazz in kind of a close game. Kind of got away from us at the end. And then today, bro. Today we lost to the Cavs.
Oh, okay. I have reasoning because I watched the Nets game. They got outplayed. I didn't watch the Rockets game because I cannot watch a game with the Rockets in it. That's a G League team right now. And I watched the Jazz game. I haven't seen this game, but I can guess if they were playing the same way that they played the other two teams, they need to run some defensive slide drills or hustle drills in practice because it looks like they score, and when they score, they get so happy that they scored that they don't care about playing defense. At least that's what I've seen against the Nets and against the Jazz. I didn't watch the Cavs game, but go to the Cavs box score and see what happened.
So first quarter we had 18 points. Second quarter we had 20.
You picked it up in the third and fourth.
Wow.
But it wasn't enough.
Definitely wasn't enough. So Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown did their thing. They combined for like 58? 57?
57.
Marcus Smart scored almost 20.
I love to see Marcus Smart back.
Kemba didn't play today because it was a back-to-back, so his little knee recovery shit.
Look at your backup center's stats versus your starting center stats.
This is the most minutes he's gotten all year. He said he's very pleased with his minutes. He had 13, 14, 3, 2 blocks, 4 blocks and 2 steals.
And your starting center. By the way, that was Robert Williams.
Yeah, Robert Williams.
Your starting center
had 0.
Got a whopping 0 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Yeah. And then
in the same amount of time.
I know this motherfucker, Semi, he shot 1 for 6. This motherfucker shot 1 for 8. Where is he?
Who are you looking for?
This guy shot like
Jeff
1 for 8.
Carson Edwards got a whopping 4 minutes.
No. It was Grant Williams. He shot 1 for 8 today. So our bench didn't produce. Our starters did okay. Or our bench did produce, but like these two should be starting. Let's be honest here.
Well, Marcus Smart started tonight.
Oh, he did. Nice.
He started at point guard too. That's your starting point. Honestly, okay. A couple episodes ago, what did I say? The Celtics were like the 3rd best team in the East.
Yeah.
Or the second. I said second, behind the Nets.
To win the title, yeah.
Yeah. Second. I need to see them fully healthy soon because I'm losing all hope in your team. I've always said that, or not always, but the past couple years I've said the Celtics are a very nice team. But if I don't see you guys play a fully healthy game in the next month, I don't see you guys because you think that you guys are contenders. I think fully healthy you guys are contenders. But right now, you can say it for yourself, this team is not winning a championship, not even close.
Kemba, Smart, Brown, Tatum, Robert Williams. That should be our starting 5.
It should be.
That is a championship.
If anything,
starting 5.
I can kind of see Robert Williams coming off the bench, only to be a 6-man that like comes in and goes crazy against their second unit.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but Tyson, if you play 26 minutes
and don't score again, you're getting traded.
And you only get 4 rebounds, and you're the biggest person on our team on the court.
Getting traded for you're going in the Deshaun Watson package.
Did you see Trevor Ariza went to the?
We'll talk about that. Matter of fact, we didn't write that down. That is its own. I want to. We'll talk about that right after this.
Yeah. So my Celtics are back to struggling. They're back to even.
Go to the Cavs box score.
Sex line went off. They had like 50.
Okay, so if there's 2 players, right, both of them being like 6 feet tall, both scoring 25 plus, your defense is shit. And I was kind of looking at it from more of a team perspective. I should have probably focused a little bit more. I'm sure Marcus Smart is playing his heart out on defense. That's the person he is. But your Celtics suck at defense. They're terrible. They're bad at defense.
Yeah. I know. No, trust me, I know. Just know.
You guys are, what, 7th, it said? Tied for 6th?
7th.
In the East? Yeah, you guys are tied for 6th. This
is our first round matchup. Season ended today.
The Nets are the first round matchup for you guys.
Yeah. Well, see you guys next year.
You guys need to step. You guys need to get healthy before the end of the season. You guys need to do it.
We should be here or here.
You guys need to do it quick. No, skill wise, you're top 4 for sure. But what's the point if you guys?
We're gonna be 5th because this team's been consistent. Even though the Heat have been consistent, but they lost today.
Anyways, moving on to what you said. Trevor Ariza got traded from the Oklahoma City Thunder
to the Heat.
To the Heat. Now, it's not final yet. Well, as of earlier today, it wasn't final. Because Myers Leonard has a no-trade clause.
That racist...
But they are expecting him. Everyone expects him.
Why does he have a no-trade clause?
They probably just threw it in just because. Everyone expects him to waive the no-trade clause because he has no, room right now for leverage. Because everyone's kind of, shitting on him. Because he said some racist stuff. But everyone expects him. And the Thunder said that when they sign him on, they're waiving him. So basically, he's going to be out of a job because he said some anti-Jewish stuff.
Which it's right. He doesn't deserve it for what he said.
How do you see? First of all, they everyone he hasn't waived his no trade clause yet. Technically, he has the power to just stay on the Heat, but he's not going to do that.
They'll just drop him.
Yeah, they'll just waive him regardless. They'll buy him out. But basically, the Heat are getting Trevor Ariza, which is it's a nice pickup. They're cool. Basically getting him for free.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then Myers Leonard is out the league. I don't know how long it's going to be until he gets a job, if he gets one.
He's going to literally own a
rib shack.
Rotisserie shack.
Where?
Probably in
Connecticut, huh?
Nah, he seems like Vermont? like Maryland type shit.
Maryland? Okay.
I don't know why. He just seems like Maryland. He would just be in the middle, like if there's desert in Maryland, that's where he works.
I could see him wearing an apron and a chef hat. I could see him home with spatulas.
Or just a full-time streamer.
Oh, but no one's watching him. Actually, a lot of people don't. Honestly, am I going to get myself in trouble right now? I don't think saying racist stuff should put you out of a job. In this, actually, he's supposed to be a role model, huh? A professional. Yeah. Let me just say this. If he killed me on Call of Duty and he called me a chink, I don't think he should lose his job for that. Although
you just can't say that on stream.
Although offensive to people of my heritage, I couldn't see him calling me a name and him losing his job for that, especially if he's one of the best in the world at what he does.
He's an NBA player. Just why would he?
I get what no. He's an idiot for doing it. He's an idiot, especially live in front of thousands of people while you're under contract. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
I just think it's pretty extreme for him to... Because no team wants to be the one to sign him.
No.
Because the first team that signs him is so you're
you're racist.
Yeah, so you guys are racist. And no team wants that except maybe the Jazz. Because they're fucking all racist over there.
Dumb Utah. No.
But it's just I don't know. I think it's a bit harsh. Especially because Myers Leonard is a good basketball player. I do like Myers Leonard.
He's not good. He's not good.
Okay.
I've watched him play this.
Myers Leonard is a good basketball player. He is a top 30 center.
That's probably better than Tice.
He's a top 20 center. Regardless, those are our opinions on it. You can think what you think. I do think he should at least take a year off because that's what the media is gonna force him to do. He's gonna do this whole
I'm not racist.
Yeah, I realized my problem.
Stop the Asian hate.
Yeah, #stop Asian hate. I think it was Jewish hate.
Yeah.
Regardless, let's not stay on that topic for long. It was a short topic. But before we get on Trevor Ariza on the Heat, that's a nice pickup. That is a very nice pickup.
So this next topic, I know you didn't see.
No, was it? It was just now, huh? I was asleep on my bed. But
please look it up.
Okay.
Look up the highlights right now. Okay, so basically Connor was saying how in order for the Bucks to
I called Mike Budenholzer.
No, watch the video.
Okay.
Watch the video.
I called Mike Budenholzer. I want you to know
He said that in order for them to maybe win a championship, Giannis has to be able to create his own shot at the end of games.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis today created his own shot.
Okay. I will watch it with the podcast. I'll put the video up right now, but I want you guys to know that I'm watching it live along with you guys. Oh, was it an OT or?
OT.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Probably skip ahead just a tad. Just right there. No. Maybe back a few. There you go. Now, I want you to know, this is not Giannis. This is not the normal Giannis. It's going to take forever to load.
You can say it's not the... You can say it's not the normal Giannis. He's been trying this all season.
He has been trying.
He's been working on it. Watching what he's done in the All-Star break.
Here we go.
Quick little pull-up three.
It's frozen. Nice.
Bangs a three.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Watch what happens right here.
Oh, little snatch. No, since the All-Star game, because the All-Star game he was obviously creating a bunch of shots.
Then he sits on their court and gets booed.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
yeah, talk your shit, Giannis. Yeah. Talk your shit. He okay. Obviously, I said that like a couple podcasts ago, if they want to win a championship, he needs to create his own shot. That was never a secret. I wasn't saying something that nobody knew. Everybody knew that's the portion of his game that he was missing, is being able to create a shot late in games. He's been working on it all season. We haven't seen him make much of it. All-Star game, we've seen him taking step back threes and stuff. I think he might
be a little bit more confident.
It might be in his bag now. He might actually be hitting some of these shots, which that's dangerous. That means the Bucks, if he can be consistent, that gives not only does that give them the extra facet of his game, which he's already one of the best in the league, but now
they're gonna have to collapse on him and
Chris Middleton, Brooke Lopez, Drew Holiday,
Dante
DiVincenzo. Yep. Their team is nasty. Their team is so nasty. Their team is nasty. Oh my God, their team is nasty.
Yeah.
But everyone's been able to game plan against Giannis in the playoffs. That's what hurts them so much. He's game planable. If he adds just a little bit of shot creating, it opens up the floor for everybody. Their team, not only does he elevate, his whole team elevates.
Yeah. He elevates his, like he'll change a series if he's able to create shots.
100%.
Yeah. Moving on though, did you see how Curry got injured?
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
He shot a three and he was like falling back.
I hate when he does
and then he tripped and he hit his tailbone.
Okay, first, before we get into this, I don't wish...
It was unnecessary.
I don't wish injuries on anybody, but Curry, please stop doing that. I know you watch our podcast. Curry, every time you shoot the... Not every time. A lot of times when you shoot the three, I've seen it a lot against my Lakers. He'll like throw his hip at the defender trying to get hit. It's like, Curry, if you get fouled, you get fouled. People are jumping at you.
You're Steph Curry.
You're Stephen Curry. You don't need to fake the foul.
No, he shot it and he thought it was going in. He like started falling back. Like hung his wrist and like fell back, and he fell so far back he like tripped over the edge of a chair and then tripped on some step and he hit his tailbone. Now they ruled him out for a contusion.
Which basically, a contusion basically just means like you hit it on something and it needs to heal. It's like a deep bruise sort of thing.
I hope it doesn't happen, but if it goes any further, a bruise takes about 4 weeks to heal.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope to God it doesn't happen. A fracture is 8 to 12 weeks.
From what it sounds like, he tripped over a chair and fell on his ass. I doubt he fractured it. Obviously, Curry, prayers. Not prayers. Actually, yeah, prayers. Get well soon. We hope it's not 8 to 12 weeks, especially because you get injured a lot. But, no, yeah, a month for a bruised tailbone. Because tailbones, there's nothing you could do for tailbones. Like, if you break your arm, you could put it in a cast. If you break your leg... If you break your leg, you could put it in a cast. You can't do anything if you bruise your tailbone.
You just lay down.
You just have to not touch it. Like, there's no cast for your ass. They don't make those.
Yeah.
But get well soon. Stop doing a bunch of stupid shit.
Curry, man. So this was the last second topic. Like literally we clicked start on the video and like we do like our like 5-minute talking before.
Mm-hmm.
Just like kind of going over stuff.
And we've seen this. We're looking at NBA standings.
We've seen the standings and we're just casually, just scrolling through.
Scrolling through the standings.
You go down to the West, you get to the bottom, you're like, damn, the Timberwolves only have 9 wins. That sucks. Then you go, the Rockets have 11. Damn, they suck. You look at the far right.
They're on an 18-game losing streak.
L18. They've lost 18 straight games.
And tell them their record. Their record right now is
11-28. And being on an 18-game losing streak, if you do some math, you were 11-10.
The Rockets at one point in the season, after game 21, the Rockets were 11-10. Since the Rockets were positive, right? They were positive one game. Since then, they have not won a single game. That's 18 games. 18 games.
All-Star break and all, they're just losing.
Let me look at something.
Lose. Oh my God, they lost by 50 to the Grizzlies.
No, do you not remember that? That was bad.
20, 10, 5, 30.
No, so the Rockets 7, are on an 18-game losing
23,
streak.
29. 5,
I want you, Josh, to
12.
know, if they just stayed one game positive, they'd
have been 9.
They would have been tied with the Warriors. So they went from tied with the Warriors to an 18-game losing streak. That's how bad they were.
Yeah, at that point in the season, they were probably about 10 seed.
No. They might have been a bit higher than that.
Yeah, you're right.
One game positive?
The Warriors did start out kind of slow. Mm-hmm. They were probably about an 8 seed.
Yeah, and now they're
14th. That's so sad that Timberwolves haven't passed them.
Yeah, Timberwolves are shit. Timberwolves are so bad. I think that wraps it up. I do not want to talk about the Rockets any longer.
The Rockets don't deserve a single second longer.
Yeah.
That's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We're almost to 50 subs.
Like, subscribe, share, comment. Comment if you're a Rockets fan.
Bro, imagine rocking.
No. I don't want to imagine the pain he's in right now.
Should I DM him?
Yeah.
Okay.
DM him after this podcast.
Okay. That's it, guys.
Yeah, I think that's it. We'll see you guys on what, Monday? Thursday. Monday. See you guys on Monday.
They're definitely going to see this on Thursday.
They'll see this on Thursday. We'll see you guys again on Monday.